history. The first is Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular game.
Just about set to get things going in Southern California. It's the Rockies and the Dodgers. Next on the show. Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch and he's gone before you know it.
Now here's the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years.
Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Hard hit towards center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. David Wright will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, and he misses it. And Wright running hard around second. He's heading for third. George Springer will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. Yan Gomes leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now here's the first pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll round it and try for third. And now they've got a man caught out there. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Torii Hunter will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. One strike now to Hunter. Now Hunter swings and sends a high drive carrying to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run for Torii Hunter. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Springer is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2. Nick Markakis will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Colorado. First pitch coming. Matt Adams is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Rougned Odor will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Caleb Joseph will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. Changeup called strike 1. Pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Here's the first offering. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Tom Kohler steps in now. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here it comes. Out in front a bit as this is sent on the ground to right at third. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Billy Hamilton will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First offering on the way. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. Elliott Johnson will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Markakis will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Miguel Gonzalez will dig in here. And here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. Angel Pagan will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. David Ortiz will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Yan Gomes will try things again. He was thrown out trying to stretch 2 into 3 his first time around. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Torrey Hunter will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
1 strike now to Hunter. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Brandon Phillips will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Chris Owings will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Fouled straight back. Ready now on 1-1. To the shortstop, Rollins. Over to his left, he's up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here it comes. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
George Springer will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Markakis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Nick Markakis will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Fielder number 22, Nick Markakis.
Now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Around second is Markakis looking for 3. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Chopper foul. Now here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. On his way to second is Rollins. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And now you can't help but think back to that tag out from just a minute ago. If he just stays where he is, he very likely scores on this ball. Instead, this one's going to wind up only being a 1-out double.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Billy Hamilton will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Not sure if this was a hit and run or a straight steal, but either way, this ball is blistered into the gap. And with that runner moving, he was always going to score easily from first base. And in the end, this winds up not just a perfect hit and run, but an RBI triple.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And this will be a base hit for Ortiz.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Yan Gomes will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. Ortiz on the move. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Matt Adams will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hunter is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Rougned Odor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Preston Claiborne is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they're in front 4-0. Now here's the first pitch. Elliott Johnson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Justin Upton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. Angel Pagan will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Chris Owings will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Brandon Workman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Nick will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. Springer is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pitch on the way. The ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that ends the inning. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers nothing. And there now is David Wright. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Hunter is there as he tucks this one away, and you always like to set down a guy like Wright on 1 pitch. George Springer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. In there, no balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Yeah, and guys, there's a little wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Rougned Odor will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is.
And hold that thought, as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. They trail here 4-0. Billy Hamilton will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now the first pitch here is sent toward the hole and through into right for a leadoff single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Now here's the first pitch. Look out, there goes Hamilton. The throw pulls him off the bag. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And the throw in gets away from him.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Another 0-2 coming. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Yeah, on a chopper like this, probably the right decision not to go after that guy from third. So he wisely just takes the out at first, and he allows the run to come home and score.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Yan Gomes will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Caleb Joseph will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Elliott Johnson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down. Marwin Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Joe Smith will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Corey Hunter will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Brandon Phillips will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch coming. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And that is not good.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. Nick Markakis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. Well, he should be laughing about that one.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. And that's through into center field, base hit. Markakis will take the turn and head for home. Throw by Pagan is there. He is out at the plate. Rockies strand one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Angel Pagan will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Chris Owings will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. David Wright will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.
And again, the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division. To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks. 2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win. A World Series.
Getting nearer to first pitch from storied Dodger Stadium. It's the Rockies and the Dodgers. Next on the show. With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. Will Middlebrooks will stand in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this is a hot start to the ball game here. They come up with back-to-back doubles. That plates the first run. And now the heart of the order's coming up, and they're in position to maybe get themselves a nice-sized early lead.
In now, David Ortiz. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
First pitch on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Corey Hunter will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Here's Brandon Phillips. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it now to put it away is Middlebrooks for the first out. Chris Owings will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself, in the first base coaching box. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The next 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. David Wright will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Nick Markakis will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. One away, and Jimmy Rollins will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the first offering. Chris Sale swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. Billy Hamilton will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And here's the first pitch. There goes Rollins. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And it is too late as Rollins is able to take second here.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Well, and here's a situation where he can't be catching these guys off guard. I mean, he just showed bunt on the previous pitch, and he tries again and winds up legging out a base hit.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And if there's one thing you can't do in this game, you can't give runs away. I mean, this pickoff throw, it's not even close to being on target. That's just a lapse.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. George Springer will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's going to strike hitters out. The question is, are you going to make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Markakis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. David Ortiz is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the pitch. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Yan Gomes will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Corey Hunter will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard up the middle, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Brandon Phillips will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Here comes another 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Nick Markakis will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Owings is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Matt Adams will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Now here it comes. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 0-2 coming. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
First offering on the way. Rougned Odor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's set, now the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Angel Pagan will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jimmy Rollins will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. First pitch to him. Here's a hard hit ball. Oh, caught at second by Odor. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is gone to start the fourth. Chris Sale will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, I've got to imagine he's going on his own down there at first, because rarely would you see a team trying to put down a bunt and run. They're going to wind up with runners at first and second after this, so it worked out okay in the end.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Owings will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Third and final game of this three-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. David Wright is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready now on 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. George Springer will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And the pitch. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. One away.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Pitch on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Corey Hunter will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. A beautiful play that time, and that ends the inning. Justin Upton will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And Rollins will throw him out, one away. Derek Norris will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. There to take it is Middlebrooks, and that's out number 2. Matt Adams will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Up with it is Rollins. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Fouled back. The pitch. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Rougned Odor will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. First pitch on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. From the stretch, And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Chris Owings is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Yuri De La Rosa is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Billy Hamilton will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Oh, right with the bare hand. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Will Middlebrooks will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Liner caught by Wright down at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning. David Ortiz will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And there is ball 4, so they obviously want to go after someone other than Ortiz here. Here's the first offering. Runner's on his way to third. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 2-run score. Corey Hunter will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. 1 strike now to Hunter. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change-up there.
He's set, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Hunter as he's down on strikes for wrap number 2. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Now here's the first pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. David Wright will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Under it is Hunter, and he's got it 1 away.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
George Springer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and foul tipped straight back off the catcher's mask. And that cannot be a pleasant feeling. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Justin Upton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Number 57 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Here's the first offering, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Now the 1-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Chris Sale will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. And here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, when you look at this situation, they've got the pitcher at the plate. Why not give him the chance to get him to second? Instead, the guy runs on the first pitch, and now you've got a pitcher up there in a non-sacrifice spot. That's just not good situational baseball.
Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Derek Norris will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Rougned Odor will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And the pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Rollins will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Preston Claiborne will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
Will Middlebrooks will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. David Ortiz will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopper, foul. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Angel Pagan will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
This is foul right side. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Chris Owings will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will make the play. 2 away now. David Wright will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
In there, no balls and a strike. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight.
And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And Wright running hard around second. He's heading for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. George Springer will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7.